Hello, hello, hello. 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 Hello, how do you do? Imong ikatulo na gyud ni guys. Antonia, hello. Happy Mother's Day. Ayan, to those who want to join me, chika-chika lang, you don't need to sing. You can just click that link. I just pinned my link for this live. It will be better. Most of the mother will join us tonight. You know, we can share. Everyone are welcome and everyone are encouraged to share their experience as a mom. You know, I'm a wife, but I'm not a mom. Old, old school trucker. Come on. Old na lang noon. Let me know because I have to accept you in my guest list, okay? Dito nga naman po ni si Mr. Hi, Mr. Gloves. Mr. Gloves is here. Di na ako kabalik sa kuan. Duha na lang niya akong magamit. Takabayad sa kuan. Kurente. Asa naman eh. Once again, happy Mother's Day, everyone. To all the mothers. Susana, kisa pa'y mothers diri. Si Susana, ginoo ko akong tiyan, guys, akong boy, din agad matago. Bye, Antonia Nako. Happy Mother's Day. Sign up. Ay naman akong guess. Wala may mutunga. Duka na raba, kaduga eh. Last night. Din ako kaon sa kuan. Goodbye, Antonia Nako. Ninja Tea. Isa ni Ate Milet. Ate Milet. Ninja Tea. Thank you, Ate Milet. Salamat po sa mga nandito. Ano na? Here we go. We have isa ni. Ano na? Uy, asa man ni Tessa? Dinawa ka ba mo add niya? I already added him. Hold on. Okay, sige na ni kalupitan ng akong gamot. I already added you. I can't see. Nayabang na. Hi, Cici. Hi, Sister Kishi. Nagsige na akong balik-balik ani Sister Kishi. Kapuya aning kuan, uy, kapuya aning StreamYard, uy. Nagbinag-o ba? Okay, okay, there you go. Wala na si Mr. David. Hello.
Okay.
Finally. Say hi to everyone.
I had to turn the volume down. Oh, I just use my headset. Hi everyone. Is that too much light?
No, it's
Okay.
fine.
I have to look at my phone and see a chat. Who we got in the house?
In my tab, I have one viewer, but in my actual
Okay.
life, it's six. Oh, fine.
Sorry.
So where are you at now? Tell everybody where you at.
It's just T. Is that T Millet?
Yeah, that's Ati Milet.
I don't know. Let me see. I'm in Milan, New Mexico. Milan, New Mexico. Okay.
By the way, guys, we would like to greet
Give a thumbs up.
a happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. By the way, guys, I a happy
There's a
Mother's
big
Day
flag.
to all the mothers out there. Yeah, there's a lot of people going.
Hello, how you doing, brother?
There's a lot of people
Ruby, all
going live right now.
far.
Ah, going live right now.
Yeah, I saw Julie's channel was going on too. Happy Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day to all the moms.
So Ati Millet said that some of the ch- some of the channel right now are having live and they have games. So they're
Helix,
giving
how
they're
you
giving out
doing? Good to see you. Good to see you, Helix.
some of the channel right now are having live and they have hindi magdungog. Hello, Elik. Thank you, Elik.
Hello, Mac and Angel.
An angel is here.
Happy
Maybe.
Mother's Day, Rosalind.
Hello, Elik. Thank you, Elik.
Is there, is there, I, I, I can't do any singing today, guys. I was actually going to come on and sing, but my speaker that I was going to use is not charged. I'm having problems charging it. So it doesn't look like my wife feels like singing either. So if there's a topic anybody would like to talk about, we're good at talking about couples topics.
The best topic for tonight is all about mom, of
I'm just
course.
trying to see who we have in the house to make an interesting topic.
The best topic for tonight is all about mom.
I mean, it is Mother's Day, so yeah, I was just gonna say that. I was just gonna say that.
But the problem is, none of us
You know,
can
an
really.
interesting story, I guess you could say. I'm going to speak about my mom. Is growing up, you always look up to your parents. They always try to shelter you. They, they don't want to tell you what's really going on. And why why can't anybody relate to this? I'm just telling a story in general. Okay.
Okay.
So, anyways, as I got older, my mother started telling me about things that were happening when I was growing up. I never knew this thing growing up. My parents did a very good job of just keeping things to themselves, so I didn't have to worry. So my point is, mothers, it's just a natural instinct for them to always protect their children, and my parents didn't want to let us know some of the things that were happening, finances, and other things. It's just, and especially mothers. Mothers just always have a way to want to always protect their children.
Yeah, that's true. And for me, my mom,
Corner, hi, good to see you, Corner. Hope you're doing well. And I know somebody that's gonna have a. I know somebody that's.
hey, do the talking.
I know somebody next year. Mother's Day is gonna have a whole new theme. Shout out Rikishi. Hi.
Shout out Corner, our friend from North Carolina. Happy Mother's Day to your wife. Happy Mother's Day,
So,
Sister
American
Kishi.
Trucker Life, you have a story to tell us about your mother?
Yes, for me, my mom is my hero, my superhero. My mom had a lot of struggle before raising 7 kids, but it was able to survive. So right now, currently, my mom is suffering with dementia, but we we always make sure that uh, we support her needs. Whatever she needs right now. Same with my papa as well. 'Cause, both of my parents struggled before. In our early in our lives, struggled. Ano man ko no? Dahap among computer sa ako ang tagas baba niya. So that's what guys I was telling you that one day that's my tab in town. Yeah, labo pa ni hinay. Uh, I would say I am and we're very proud to our mom, despite what happened to her, but I'm sure she's happy. Sometimes she cannot remember us, but there are days that I know she will really miss us because every time I call her, she will cry, and she will try to ask me, uh, mention our names, but she can't really recognize which is which. Like me, she called me mommy. Then my baby sister, she will call her different names. But I know my mom really missed us because the last time we saw our mom, that was 2 years ago. So hopefully, you know, we will we will get a chance again to go home and see our mom before the good Lord take her. Yeah. So that's it, guys. So that's what mother is all about. Mother is all about sacrifices. Mostly mothers sacrifice a lot for with their kids. You know, I don't know, but mom is really different. You know, to the father. If you talk about parents, it's different. But mom is really special. Oh, it's your turn, Mr. Ines.
They do. Yes, they do.
David Ines, it's your turn.
Oh, I mean, I feel the same way as you. I mean, I can remember at a young age, I didn't see my mother because she worked two jobs. I mean, she would be working in the day, and she would be working at night. My dad would come home. My dad's actually the one that made us dinner every night because my mom was working two jobs. And she did that for a long time, and she got another job where she got better pay, and but she worked second shift. She used to work from 3 p.m. to 11 p.m. So I still never saw her. So my mom was always working out. It's funny. My mom was just always had a lot of energy. She could just go, go, go. She would get up in the morning and she would just go all day. And she wouldn't sit down after she would do the dishes after dinner. And I think just recently I've noticed my mother slowing down, and it was hard for me to accept. My mom's getting older now. I mean, she just don't have the energy she used to. I mean, she just turned 75 years old, and she still stays pretty busy.
Yeah. Well, my mom. So guys, we will just talk about our mom, okay? But if you guys, whoever who wanted to join us now, everybody are welcome to join in our panel to, to share, especially to all our moms out there. We have Sis Rakishi, Susanna. So I would encourage everyone to join us and share about being a mom. Because I'm telling you, I am a wife, but I am not a mom. You know, I have a lot of kids back in the Philippines, but they are not my biological kids. They were my nieces, cousins, but I don't have really my own. We don't have really our own kids. Hi, Joyax. Ayan. So, guys, um, I remember, I remember, like, if you talk about sacrifices, yeah, the only thing I can say is before in our early age, I always saw my mom, her sacrifices, raising 7 kids, and trying her best to support, to help my, to help my papa financially. I mean, she didn't have much time to stay home like other mothers do, because my mom, she's in a business, she's not the kind of mother or mom that stay in the house, cleaning, cooking, and taking care of the kids. She's the kind of mom that she has to be on the move every day, making money to help my papa financially, you know. But other than that, she was a big help with our finances before. So I would say we are still grateful to have our mom, even though she's not a staying home mom or mother, but she always try her best to provide us financially or whatever we need in school, in the house. So there are times in our life before na, napakahirap. I would say very struggling, very difficult, but still nakasurvive. We survived, and then after, because in the family, I am the last child that got married. I've been with my parents for a long time. And then I have the privilege. I'm very happy that I spend most of my time with my parents, with my mama and papa. So that's why I am among the 7 siblings. I am the one who is really attached with my parents, and my mom and dad. So that's why my prayer every day, Lord, I am not ready. I am not ready. You know, if God will take them, one of them, my mom or my dad, but my prayer is at this time of my life, I am not ready. You know, it's better to pray that way, right? But because it's not easy. I don't know. Mom is just so different. Even like when I remember in the Philippines, I'll be gone for the day. Then after I got home, the first thing I have to ask when they open the door, where is Mama? Uh, is Mama is natulog na? If she sleep, if she okay? Because every time she had this emergency before, I'm the only I'm the first one who will always be there with my mama. So that was a very ano ang tawagan na kanang kana bang a privilege that I was able to spend more time with my mom. I'm taking care. How I wish I can still taking care of her. It's her third, David. David Ines, it's your turn.
There's a I got a thing with my mom for a little while. I don't know. I don't remember when I started, but whenever I text her or I talk to her, I always say Mama Bear. You know, Mama Bear, because my mom was always very protective. And you say anything wrong about any of her children, she was there. She was a fighter. My mom, my mom is, I guess you could say she's got a mouth on her when she needs to. I mean, she's not a mean person, she's not an ugly person, but if she gets mad, she's not afraid to speak up. She's very outspoken when she needs to be.
Okay, before we
Sneaker Dan, shout
Yeah,
out Sneaker
shout out
Dan.
everyone. We have Sneaker Dan, Teacher Crazy. Teacher Crazy, if you want to join us, you are all welcome, guys. Like what I said earlier, it would be better. There will be somebody to, will gonna join us right now, especially a mother, a mom, because you know we are excited to hear your experience as well.
Looking forward to
I know Teacher Crazy is a mom. Who else? Susanna is a mom. Uh, Sino pa? Julie is not a mom. Hi, Julie. Kusina ni Inay. So, all the mothers out there, especially our friends here in the chat, I knew few of them, they are mom. So I hope you will get the courage or you will, yeah, have the courage to join us and share your experience being a mom. Because I would love to hear, your story. Di ba, David Inez, you will also love to hear the story being a mom, right? Wa namati. So, like what I said, we would love to hear your stories being a mom. So please join us. That's why we already talk about it now. We can have this live using StreamYard because uh, I think it's best this way, you know, to to share our experience, share our
her.
stories as well.
But this is what I do want to say. Um, if, if your parents are still,
Ah,
if your parents are still here, please pay it. Go see them, and just let them know you love them one more time. Because I lost my father in 2008. He was a very well. He was big in my family. I mean, he was our father, and I mean, he's not here anymore. So if your parents are still here, go see it.
yeah. Thank you so much, my dear friend, for being with us right now. Actually, this is our third attempt for this live streaming because I was waiting on him earlier, and I have problem with my I don't know with my gadgets. But anyway, everything is fine now. We are here, and we are happy to have you all here in the chat. We have Sneaker Dan, Timilet, aka Ninja T, Susanna. Susanna also is a mom, so I hope Susanna will have the courage to join us in the panel. Please come out on stage, Susanna, Joya, who else? Ate Milet, because we also wanted to hear your stories being a mom. How I wish I can. Well, I've been with different kids actually. Like what I said earlier, those kids are not my kids. They were my nieces, and some of them, because I was helping with the kids before. Uh, David met all those kids in our community back in the Philippines. So I've been with the kids for a long time. I have been with the young people as well, but my last years in the Philippines, I was with the kids. I tried to mentor the kids in our community. I not tried, but I did mentor the kids in our community. So yes, I don't have my own kids, but I do have lots of kids. Actually, guys, most of the kids in our community call me mommy. You will be surprised. Even David, when my husband came to visit me in my place before, he was also surprised because most of the kids there, the young people called me ate. You know, the youth and the kids will call me mommy, and I don't know why they will call me mommy because I know most of my. Thank you so much. Hello, thank you so much.
Yeah,
Oh my God! You kailangan kay ko, Joyax. Anyway, thank you so much for your generosity, Joyax. We appreciate you. Thank you so much for being a friend, a good friend to us, you know. Yeah, I know Joyax also, yeah, I would love Joyax also to share her stories. But anyway, so like what I said, guys, our mother is, for me, I consider my mom as my hero, you know. I will not be here, I will not be, like I would say a better person without my mom because my mom one thing my mom will always remind me I remember before usa na jud ni ito ako na akong Bisayon she will always tell us never hate, never hold any grudges inside your heart. That's why you know I am a kind of person that delete. I don't know how to hate. I'll get upset and mad, but when it comes to hate, no. Because that's one thing my mom will always remind us or tell us before, never hate and never hold grudges in your heart. My husband can tell you even how mad I how upset to him, but still, after how many days, I'll be fine. But he knew it. My families, my siblings, they knew it. I have the mouth, but still, you know, because that's how I learned from my mama. My mama is, she's not a perfect mom, but she all I know, and I'm sure she always try her best to be the best mom in the world. So to my mama, I know she's watching right now. Well, she know I have a YouTube channel. She's watching, but sometimes she will just wave her hands to me every time she watch my video. Love you, mama. Pinang mahilak ma, ikabala ka. Thank you so much, Teacher Crazy and Joya. We appreciate you both for being so nice and very supportive in our channel. So this channel is not my channel anymore because David was gonna do live for me because he knew it. He knew that most of my time in the week I'll be working, so I don't really get a chance to go live like other channel do. I know there are lots of channel in YouTube right now do a live every day, but like I used to, diba? Diba, David? When I was still with my husband, I used to go live every day, but since I'm back working, I cannot do live anymore. Anyway, my love, it's your turn. What do we now? David Inez. Agoy, eh. Mao na daron. Uh, Sneaker Dan, would you like to join us? We would also love to hear
first of
you,
all, I'd like
Sneaker
to say
Dan.
Happy Mother's Day to Wildflower.
Oh, Wildflower is here. Hi, Wildflower. Happy Mother's Day to you,
My wife is
girl.
not a hater.
No,
She's
not
not an
girl, sorry.
even when she sees me up, she'll go like this. She'll go, I love you, I love you, I love you.
Uh, how about yeah? Can we just ask Sneaker Dan to join us? Because I am reading his story. Growing up in environment where
Uh,
corporal punishment made me
I,
question my mom.
I gotta
Mhm.
say, my father did all the discipline in the house. He was the man that did the discipline. My mother kind of did. She would make suggestions to my dad, but my dad was the enforcer. And the old saying, "Wait till your father gets home."
Thank you so much, Wildflower. Um,
That's up to Sneaker Dan if he wants to join us. He
yeah, yeah. I think I pinned my link. So hold on. Let me pin again my link. I thought I pinned, but anyway, I can. Well, thank you so much, Wildflower. But my dad is not really a disciplinary man. I was telling you. You know, I mean, he was a different person. Back in his younger years, but he's a different person now. I'm very happy with my papa. Since he came to the US, he became a better before he left Philippines, coming here in the US. My dad changed a lot. Let me just drop my link. Oh God, guess copy. No, why I can't drop my link now. Anyway, so let's go back. Come on, David Inez, do the talking now. I'll give you the chance to talk. Thank you so much, Magtan Angel. Anak ng magsasaka. O, daghan naman din eh. Wild, happy Mother Langga. Hello, Sir David. Shout out, Langga. Happy Mother's Day. Mother na ba si Julie? Hindi yan mother si Julie. Thank you so much, Juyak. And what else? Okay, my love, talk more about mom.
Do the talking. Wow, that would be a first. I get to talk this time. Yeah, I'm gonna say this about my mama. She was really always good about remembering our birthdays. I mean, that was guaranteed. My mama always had cake. We had ice cream. I mean, she was, I remember one time when my 15th birthday, uh, I remember we were going to have my party in the evening on a Friday night. And my mom's like, just go ahead and invite a few friends. And, because I come from a big family, always a lot of brothers and sisters. So she didn't want, and I think like 25, 30 of my schoolmates showed up. She's looking around. She's like, I think I need to get more cake and ice cream. It was funny. Yeah, I mean the whole house was just people everywhere. And I was a pretty popular person here, but it was funny. My mom was like, I think I need to get more cake and ice cream.
Well, in my case, I don't really celebrate birthday before because we are seven, and then most I don't remember. The only time I remember I celebrated my birthday when I finally met you. Remember, you bought me a very special, expensive cake at the time because I was telling you I don't really celebrate my birthday. The only thing I did on my birthday before, guys, punta ako sa simbahan. And then, I don't know, hindi lang talaga ako lucky. During my every birthday before, we don't have money. So, I don't really celebrate, but my other siblings, they can because maybe yung may sahod, kada bang every weekend ng sildo, matiming. But on my birthday, I don't really remember until, but remember ako mama before, my mom will always tell me that it's okay, at least, baskog daw ang lawas, baskog ang lawas, and then, uh, sana mora gyud na isulti. You go to church and then just thank God that you will be able to celebrate your birthday and basko ang lawas, good health. That's the only thing she will always tell us. Like mama. But like what I said earlier, I mentioned earlier, my mom is she's a mom of business lang. Siya ang mama nga would love to move around, um, making money. Yeah. So my papa got a job from from one of the oil company back in the Philippines, but it's not enough for the seven kids, right? So that's why my mama learned how to do business, you know. But yeah, happy Mother's Day, Mama Dusha. I mess up a lot, but my mom still believes in me. I think every mother do
By
that
the way,
sneaker done. Hoy, David Denise, come on, talk. Di maminaw. So I think sneaker that I think every mom always do that despite what you did, di ba? Especially kita, especially Filipino culture. Most, I mean, every mom in the Philippines, they always believe with their kids, no matter how bad you are, you know. Because I have three brothers.
Fine. For me to talk. Just, I think the Dan was actually commenting my bat cave. For those who don't know what an over the road truck driver is, this is some of the inside of my truck. I'm actually sitting on my bed right now. I got a little tiny refrigerator right there. I got a closet. I got a little tiny freezer. This is where I live. Sad to say, I spend more time here than I do with my wife. And that might be a topic for another time. Is long distance relationships for anybody or any of you ladies that might be talking to somebody abroad. Believe me, my wife and I could give, give you stories and plenty of advice because we actually met 9 years ago. Actually, 9 years ago, we met right after Mother's Day, 9 years ago. We've been on a long distance relationship for 9 years. Even when we came here and we got married, it's still a long distance relationship because I'm always working. She lives with her sister in Panama City. She works in a doctor's office, and I'm always traveling the country. So, I mean, that's a story for another time.
Yep. So Susanna said same Hassels never celebrate her birthday. But you know, Susanna, I do understand, but at least now I saw one of your video that I think it was your daughter celebrated her birthday and you were able to take her to your daughter, I guess. That was your daughter, you celebrate her birthday. So that's one of the best things. Even if, you know, look, nalubot na ako. Hold on. My love, do the talking because I need to charge my I need to charge my tablet. Come on, David Ines.
As far as birthdays, she always gets her birthday celebrated every year now. I don't forget. I remember one year I showed up and surprised her. She didn't even know I was coming into town. I surprised her. I took her out to a nice dinner. I had the waiting staff come out and they sang her birthday song. I don't forget her birthday now. She knows it.
Okay, please do the talking now.
And another story about my mother. I could remember the life lessons of just things. I remember the first time and this, you don't remember a lot of things when you're really little. There's just certain things that you remember when you're really small. And there's one story that stuck out. The first time I ever saw snow as a kid, that I remember seeing snow. I grew up in Pennsylvania, and my mom took me outside and we made a little snowman. You know, we gave it eyes and a mouth and all that. So then I was playing and I turned around and my mom's like, she just throws a snowball right at me. I didn't know what to do. I'm standing there and it hit me right in the face. I started crying and of course you know my mom's like, I'm sorry. But it was funny. Sometimes you just remember simple things when you're really little. I don't remember a lot when I was young, but that was one of them. It was fun. I laughed now. And then I, re- I remember the first time my mother took me ice skating. She bought me these ice skates, and you know, growing up in Pennsylvania, you can only ice skate maybe 2 months out of the year, unless you go to a skating rink. I don't think we had any ice skating rinks around at the time. So what we would do is we had a basketball court in our park, and the fire company would come down and squirt water on the basketball court in the wintertime, and it would freeze over. Then you could go ice skating on the basketball court because it was all ice. And I guess what happened that day is it was frozen and it got a little bit warm and the ice started to move almost. And somebody had walked across the ice and left footprints and then it froze again. Well, their footprints froze inside the ice and we were all ice skating and all of a sudden I turned around, I looked over, my mom's laying down and she's getting up and she's holding her arm. She had sprained her wrist. I guess she was ice skating and that person that made those tracks in the ice that froze in the ice, she it made her fall down and she sprained her ribs. That was the only time. I don't think my mom ever went ice skating after that.
Oh, yeah. Wala na akong masulti, wala na akong masabi. Sorry. Because I was thinking about, my mama. Okay, so can you just read all the comments first in the comment box? Because I'm charging my tab. I can't read anything.
By the, by the way, if you haven't given us a thumbs up, please give us a thumbs up.
Yeah, please read all the comments in the comment box because I'm charging my tablet. Can you can you hear me? Did you hear me?
There's most emojis. Number one, I don't read Tagalog or the sign very well. Mostly,
Okay.
Dan said it's fortunate that I served diligently when she left half your lives. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Dan. That's tough. That's really tough. Thank you, Ida. Oh, I'm sorry. Hi, Ida. I didn't see that.
Hi,
Uh,
Ida.
uh, yeah, can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
But as far as I will be call now, we're not in Mother's Day yet here in U.S. It won't be Mother's Day for tomorrow. We're supposed Saturday evening, so I will call. I call my mother every son, every Mother's Day. I make sure she gets. Well, I think all of her kids do. We always do. Everybody, with the exception of one of her sons, my one brother. We won't get into family politics. He just don't talk to my mom, but everybody else does. We all call my mom. I miss calling my dad, but and I gotta say, my children always call me on Father's Day too.
Okay, I'm back. Okay. Once again, thank you so much, everyone, for joining us tonight. We appreciate you all. Thank you for your time. And once again, we would like to offer or dedicate this night or this live to all the mothers in the world, especially our moms. I know, like me, I'm very far with my mom. Julia's also far from her mom. Susana. Well, Kusina ni Ina, Kusina ni Ina, I think they were just in the hospital with her mom. So hopefully, this Rakisha, your mom is, hopefully she'll get better. And then everyone here in the chat. So 10 million, thank you so much, 10 million. And once again, don't forget to give us a thumbs up for for this Mother's Day special live streaming. And like what I said, let us all continue to love, to take care of our mom. Because if our when our parents is, you know, old, that is when, the responsibilities as a parent is done. They're done with us, right? So it is our payback to our parents to taking care of them. You know, we don't need to, but for me, we have to oblige ourselves to take care of our parents, when they get old. Because here in the US, guys, believe me, seen, I've talked a lot of old people here that no one really cares for them. Like they lived alone. Some of the family they will put them on a nursing home. But in the Philippines, we are different. You know, we always care our seniors, our old parents, right? So let us all continue to love and care our parents. So, you know, especially if, you know, especially in my case, our mom is having a dementia. Because, you know, basically it will happen, you know, when they get old, maybe some of the parents they're very blessed that they never have those kind of problems having dementia. But my mom, every time I thought about my mom having a dementia, and I always feel this way that this is the best time of her life that she can enjoy life. But sad to say, she has that kind of disease that really stops her to enjoy. You know, she can go anywhere because aside from she's having dementia, she was also injured. So very, very difficult. And the three of us, together with my two sisters, we always wanted to be with our mama, to take care of her, to give her the best life for her remaining days in this world. But sad to say, we're not there for my mom. So to all the to all the friends, to all the people that you know you have the privilege to take care of your mom, please do. You know, take care of your mom in any way. Because we have one sister that she's the one taking care with my mom, and me and my other sister, we are the one who really supported them financially at this time because they need us. So, yun ang totoo, that's the reality. So, we have to take care of our parents, our mom. God bless, brother, and to my sister. Thank you.
Take a supplement every day. I know you probably can't see that from us. Take
So,
a supplement
anyway,
every day.
yep, I know all the mothers, I would say all the mothers are superhero with their kids. And then next month we will be celebrating the Father's Day. So we're going to do some anong tawag dyan? Like a tribute to all the fathers because tonight this is a tribute to all the mothers. Next month it will be the fathers as well. It will be the fathers uh what they call it, Father's Day celebration. Izzy or Easy, Izzy. Hi Izzy, welcome. Are you a mom? Happy Mother's Day to you. Mom are financial genius. They can make a small amount. Yes. You know what, Sneaker Dan? I remember back in back in the days. Yeah, I mean, you know, we are a big family. Family. We're a big family. And then I don't understand because you know, like what I said, you know, not there's no perfect parents, you know. They have their own shortcomings as well. But my mom, she I never heard like you know I know she complained, but she tried her best. Like what you said, they are good financial. They know how to handle. Anong tawag yung budgeting, you know. When it comes to finances, it always be the mom. It's always be the mom. The father will just, you know, ang tawag dito, magbigay or anong tawag doon? Hindi naman turnover. They have to give their, you know, every payday, their paycheck to the mom, right? To their partner. Hello, Dai, Joyak Cueva. Kanina naman na Joyak. My head becomes flat to carry heavy loads. Oh my God, I know. But don't you think, you know, teacher crazy? I know everybody will get through those kind of struggles and obstacles in life, but you know when you will be able to tawag dito anong tawag oh my god I'm poor in English now yung pag nalampasan mo if you will be able to get through or surpass all those obstacles and struggles in life being a mom you know that feeling right that feeling of hindi naman siya fulfillment but happiness na finally sa lahat with all the problems you know I am still or we are still standing as a mom, as a parent, right? Iba mas masaya yung feeling. Maayong buntag, Eileen.
You know, I just want to say this I've noticed about Filipinos. Some of them speak English very well, and I can understand most of it. I don't ever have a problem understanding my wife, but I'm going to say this about Filipinos. When they sing songs in English, some of them don't even have an accent. You people sing better in English than you speak English. So why don't you just sing everything instead of just talk?
It's just normal to all Filipino. We can sing English song very well, but we can't really tell that we are really good in speaking English. Our English is just, I would say, I don't know. I'm not going to use the term, but for me, I'm still trying and learning my English. Even this is my fifth year here in the US, but no, I don't have. I still have the. Well, I'm very proud to say that I have the accent. I don't have problem, but some people do, especially here. But anyway, our topic is about mothers. Okay, our mother is unique. They do their own sacrifices to their family, especially. Yeah, mostly mother. Well, I know mostly mother do that, but sad to say, there are still few mothers, you know, neglect their children because they are not willing, they are not ready for their responsibilities to be a mom, right? I mean, we have a lot of those in the Philippines. I mean, look, when you last year, you know, it was in the news. How many kids that abandoned by their parents, by their mom, and how many kids killed by their parents. So, yep, it's different. Um, Paano ba sabihin yung mga sacrifices ng isang ina? Basta all I can say is, the love of a mother is a very sacrificial love. I don't understand either. I can't really explain why it has to be the mom. Most of the time, it's the mom who always sacrifice. Do you agree, David Ines? Why it has to be the mom most of the time, do the sacrifice? Because the father will just, because as a father, as a dad, your responsibility to the family, to your kids, is to provide, to be a great provider to your kids. But the mom, aside from being provider, she will take care of everything. Budgeting, taking care of the kids, school, di ba? Cleaning, cooking, do everything. that's how I that's how I see it. It's always be the mom. The husband or the father, the job is just, oh, here's my paycheck. It's up to you how you manage the finances. It's up to you how you deal with the budgeting, di ba? Am I right, everyone? Do you really agree with me, oh mothers? Because we have a lot of mothers here. Please comment it below if you agree with me.
Um, something I definitely remember about my mother is she was very conservative with money. My mother, when she did her shopping, she would not just shop at one place. She would go to the bread store to get the bread. She might go to this grocery store because it had maybe breakfast cereal on sale and they might have spaghetti on sale. She might go to this other store because they had chicken on sale. And we always had a big freezer. My mother, if you go to her house this day, she has enough food. She not buy food for maybe 2 months and live off of that. She always gets things on sale. She used to use coupons. She just was well. We had six. There was 8 people living in our house, so she learned how to shop and save. She just always was good with that.
Did you Sneaker Dan said, my father works as laborer in the construction. He provides small amount during payday. My mom cooks food that has longer and picks up rejected veggies in the market. We develop mechanical tummies. We develop mechanical tummies. Um, yeah, I mean, Sneaker Dan, I understand. I mean, that's I would
Okay.
say that's what my papa is, you know. My dad will just ang tawag dito, will bring home like cause their payday is every week. So he will just bring home like I would say less than 1,000. But during this time, less than 1,000 is a huge amount of money because I remember the per kilo of the rice, the amount of per kilo of rice before. I think the good rice, the best rice was only 25 pesos. So if you have like less than 1,000 uh, paycheck every week, that was a good money. That's how I remember. But in my papa's case before, he will always bring home. Like I can't imagine how did every time I thought about it, like with our finances before, I can't imagine how did my mom handle with it, because nowadays it's very difficult. And I know during this time it was like maybe I should say early 80s, I guess. I still remember uh you know life's so hard. Even my papa is working, and my mom tried her best to support or help my papa financially. Like what I said earlier, my mom never stay home. She is not a stay-at-home mom. She always tried her best to make money to help my dad uh, financially, and she's really good in business. So our life before is like up and down. There were times, there were days that we're we don't have money, but my mom always have her ways. It's my mom. It was always be my mom. It's not my dad. My dad, he's just he's satisfied whatever we had. But my mom, if I would say, like, there were days like we don't have rice in our rice bin, but it's always been my mom who will do things, ways, try to survive in a day. So now their life is more different because we try to help them financially. Thank you. Oh, Ken. I can. Kevs. Hello, greetings, David Inez. Hey, Kevs Aqua, Kevs Aqua. Big love shout out everyone from Rakishi, ATW. Thanks for letting me hang out. Gotta set up for my live stream. Boy, Ken, why you didn't join us? Ken is also have a Filipino wife. And please don't forget to tell your wife Happy Mother's Day from me and David. And I remember my papa when he come home every Saturday night, he always brought ampaw from Cebu City. Oh, do you have sa Cebu City? Mao ba na karag ampaw? But anyway, akong papa kay di siya magda. He will not bring something. The only thing he always brought some. He will bring money, but I like what I said, it's not enough. But at least we can survive for I would say 4 days in a week. And then payday is Friday. So yeah, but most of the time is not enough. David, come on. What else? What can you say about mothers? Ala, oy, Ginoo. Hello, ramsam ni ako ang partner, guys. Di naman itabian. David, are you still there?
Shout out to M Boy. Thank you for coming.
Emma, happy Mother's Day, Cece. Thank you. How are you?
Just trying to remember stories about my mom.
Joyak, the ampaw in.
You know, one thing about it, I never missed school. I was always good about school. Mother, when I was in high school, worked a job where she went to work at 3 o'clock in the afternoon and she didn't get done until 11 p.m. She probably didn't get home until about midnight. But by the time she got to bed, it was like 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning. She was never up. I was the oldest. It was up to me to get all my brothers and sisters up for school, make sure that breakfast while my mom slept because she go to bed till like 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning. I don't know what it was, but I missed the bus that morning, and I was just gonna stay home. My mom got up at 9 a.m. School had already started, and she goes, "What are you doing?" And I said, "I missed the bus." Like, I don't believe you. She's like, "You're going to school," and I'm like, "I don't have to go to school. It's no big deal. They already started." She's like, "Oh no." Now my mother, she went and put her house coat on. She didn't get dressed. She didn't brush her hair or anything. She said, "Get in the car." She took me to school. She dropped me off up front. She goes, "You go, you get in there, and I'll deal with you tomorrow."
Yep. Well, you're still lucky because your mom is always there for you. Okay, I would like to say, Joyak, the ampao. You know, ampao madam is a rice cake here. So, Joyak, you're still lucky with the ampao. Like us, my dad will not bring any, even bread. You know, he he will not do. He never do that to us. But the my mom is different. She's the one who always brings something. After a long day of what they call this. Because I remember mahirap kami guys. We are very, very poor, but we have, I don't know what like a maid or someone that will take care of us. But during this time, I think I remember I was in elementary, but my mom hired somebody to take care because, like what I said about my parents, my papa worked, my mama, like she had business, like if she's not home, so there should be somebody who will take care for the 7 kids, right? So meron kaming we have, I remember how many times we have different katulong. Yeah, katulong. Like some of them are connected in Facebook actually. Yeah, but dili mi kuan. Mahirap. We have a very difficult life as well. But anyway, like what I said, I would like to congratulate Yummy Dong Sneaker. Yummy naman ang ampaw. Kami di mi kakaon ng ampaw duyak kay layo naman mi sa syudad, sa Sugbo. Ang narito lapu-lapu kay kuan man pan ra gyud amo. Hindi pa jud mi kakaon mi og pan. So, once again, congratulations to all mothers and yung mga nanay na matanda na, like what I said, to all our mothers, especially yung mga old mother or parents, I would say, like my parents are both old, so we are really taking care of them as much as we could. Our life in the US is not easy. We have our own struggles, we have our own problems. But when it comes to my parents, we always make sure that, we always help and support whatever their needs. So I will emphasize whatever their needs, not their wants. Hindi pwede nating i-spoil din sila. Ano lang, yung mga makakaya or mga needs ng parents natin. At least, we have to make them feel that, there will be somebody every time they need help. So here, Amma, I remember, it's funny. You know what? My love. Most mom before. I remember that. Lagyan. We have to put some like a powder, baby powder in our bag. We never do that. We have those. Ang tawag yung juyak yung mga like during summer times. We have a lot of this like skin rashes. So we never use baby powder. We use
And
like a
says,
like a
I remember my mom pouring a lot of baby powder on my neck to become snowy before I go to elementary school.
Ours is like my mom will use those. I think it's a flower. I don't know. I'm not sure. I forgot, but it's a kind of flower that she will going to put here on our neck because during the summer, especially summertime, and then we love to run around outside under the heat of the sun. So we have these rashes. So that's what my mom used. I remember it's not a baby powder. It's a kind of flower. Yeah, I'm not. Basta it's not a baby powder, but it's a white powder thing because it will protect and also help not to get all those kind of rashes. Because alam mo naman, di ba, sa Pilipinas, we love to play outside, even if it's really hot. Oh my God, especially me. Oh my god, I don't care before. I love to play outside with my cousins and my because I have three brothers. So I'm in the middle. So I have two brothers, and then ako yung between my two brothers. The fourth and the fifth, and then there's another one. So kami yung tatlo. Parang ano, Rakishi, Kasaba, Kasaba Flower. Yeah, Kasaba Flower. Yeah, I remember. Una may tawag guys. I forget the Bisaya term for that sis Rakishi, but I always, my mama always bought those kind of, I think it was only 25 cents. I remember that she was going to put it in here in our bag, in our, dito ba, sa egg. Oh, yun ang ginagamit ng mama ko before. Tatawa. Rashes, oo nga, daming rashes namin before during summer because we love to play outside. My face looks like a powder. I remember the powder, baby powder when I was in high school. We were going to put it in a handkerchief, because in our school during school days in high school, I don't know. I have pen, I have umbrella, then I have handkerchief, and that is where I put all my powder. And then every time I need to to refresh, that is what I use. I use my handkerchief. David Inez, come on, join. So yeah, it's very very nice to recall all those kind of things before in the Philippines, di ba? Ang daming nakakatawa. Here it's very, yeah, it's a starch, cornstarch, ba yun? Cornstarch. Eh, yun nga, sabi ko flour, it's a kind of flour. I forgot ano ba yung term sa Bisaya? Basta we have term in Bisaya. Tawag namin nun, nakalimutan jud ko, I forgot. But I know, yun ang palaging ginagamit ng mama namin sa before pag nagkaroon ako or kami ng mga bungang araw ba yun si Shakishin no unsa may Bisaya sa bungang araw, yeah, that's it. Kev, salamat ate, I appreciate your topic about mothers. Yes, so if you would like to join us, you are welcome to join us. We would love to hear all the story as a mom because we are sharing about our mom.
Okay, I just had a
David
quick
mom,
question.
my mom.
Yeah, I have private important those and get the cool stuff about it.
I can't really hear you. I can't understand you. What did you say?
Anyways, another story. Christmas time. My mom was always really good at Christmas time.
So, what are your mamas usually cook for
Mom would
Christmas?
just always spend a lot of time. Christmas was always a big deal with her. She would just like spend like 2 weeks decorating. My mom still to this day, even at her age, she makes Christmas cookies every year. She has these chocolate chip cookies. And they're just a really soft kind. And I remember as a kid, I remember as a kid when she would be baking them, and it would usually be on the weekends. That's when she was home, and they would just come out of the oven. They would smell so good. And I would walk in the kitchen, and I would always make sure I would sneak two or three, and I'd go outside real quick, and I'd eat. She knew I took them, but fresh chocolate chip cookies out of the oven. There is nothing better.
That's good. See? Okay, let me read this. Kev, my mother gave me what I needed and made sure I had a hot breakfast and made sure I dressed well. Oh, Christmas time, my hands swell. I can't help getting some of the food
Another
cooked.
thing I'd like to do is I would like to spend a Christmas in the Philippines. I told my wife that I would like to spend a Christmas with her family, and I would like to see the traditional Philippine Christmas.
Yeah, hopefully next year or this year. Anyway, I would say my mom, she don't really cook. She don't really cook. It was my dad who really cooked. But like what I said, my mom, she's a mom that always on the go, making money, bringing money in the family. But she don't really have time to cook. Maybe I don't remember. I don't really remember. I remember maybe even in special occasion, they always have help, but I don't really remember my mom really cook. She cook sometimes, but she's not really consider herself as a good cook, but she cook like me, I guess, like me. But my dad is what it was. My dad who really cooked. My dad can really cook. Even like when he was during his days here in the U.S., uh, his co-workers always ask him to cook for them. But when it comes to cooking, maybe I should say me and my mom are the same. We can cook, but you know, I don't understand. I try to cook here, but they don't want to eat it. So that's why I don't cook. Same with my mom. Every time she cooks, we don't eat it because we don't like it. So it was my dad who really cooked before. Okay. I'm the youngest, and that's why. Can you? So you're the youngest. David is the eldest. So I don't know. There's a huge difference between youngest and eldest. I'm sure. Yep.
I
Uh,
I use it.
I know you're still. Anyway, I don't know. I can't really say or tell how does it feel being a youngest. Maybe Amboy is the youngest too. Are you the youngest, sis Amboy? OMG. With your nanay. Me and my mama, we had because my mom loved to play mahjong. She loved to play mahjong. She loved to play poker. That's what my mom. I mean, during her I think after those years na she had a business and then finally she stopped doing it because of her age. So that is when she was
My
really into.
house, at my house, my sister was actually my brother learned to cook before my sister did.
Oh yeah. So yeah, there are. I mean, I think it's normal. There are some mom who can't really cook, but it's the dad, it's the papa. But most of the time, it's the mama or it's the mother who really cook for the family, diba? For the family. Hi, Michelle, Lagrimas, Ate Tess, and Sir David, Tamsak. Happy Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day to you as well. My God, the very cute, sexy mama. Michelle Lagrimas. Thank you so much, Michelle. Ayan. Sino pa? Thank you so much for joining, everyone. I mean, but you know what? I can really speak to I have three sister-in-laws. One of them are
I want
here.
to say this, not just speaking about my mother, but my father-in-law, because I've only actually spent time with my mother-in-law two times. The first time when I came over to meet my wife, and we went over not last summer, but the summer 2023 is when we were in the Philippines last. But I do love my mama. I call her mama. She's everybody's mama. My mother-in-law is mama to me, and I she's very affectionate. I always give her hugs. But the funny part about it is if we make a phone call, she always, Tess told you earlier that she has memory problems sometimes, but she never forgets me. She never forgets me. She always knows my name, but sometimes she'll forget some of the name children.
Yeah, that's weird, right? It's true. Um, my mom uh don't remember my our eldest brother. Sometimes she forgot, sometimes she remember. But every time, like I can understand and I can even explain why she always remember David. And I said, like, really? You remember David and you can even remember my name? She will go into ask, where's David? Who is David? Your partner, your husband. I said, oh. So it's like, wow, amazing. You remember David, but you don't remember me. Can you imagine? It was funny and amazing, because I don't know how it was. I can't really explain how. Okay, Kat. Yes, Kuya, I was spoiled and I was the youngest. Oh, anything I wanted, I miss her very much. Oh yeah, wow. I should say Kevin got a good life during those time. His mama is still here. And I miss my mama too. You know how I wish like I can just go visit her tomorrow, but it's hard. So that's why to all the children that used to have your mama, please transfer your mama. You know now I just started saying I love you to my mom because we don't really, say I love you. I mean, Filipino people can also validate this. We don't really say I love you. Maybe not all, but in our family, we don't say I love you. But I learned from David and I learned from in here in American culture that they always say I love you. So every time I talk to my mama, before I hang up the phone, I always say, love you, mama. And now she's learning, will say, I love you. And you know what? Like every time she say I love you, I say like, wow, finally. Because yeah, we never really do that. We never say I love you to our parents before. And so with our parents, we never say I love you to us. So now at least it will be easier for me to say I love you to both of them, my papa and my mama. But my papa is different. When I say love you, papa, he was not going to say. He would just say thank you. But my mom, at least my mom will say, I love you too. So, guys, I hope, especially to my fellow Filipino friends, don't forget to say I love you to your mama or to your parents and, to all your loved ones. It's very important. But, like other people say, I mean, what's the point of saying I love you? Like, action is actions speak louder than words. But still, for me, I just realized it's different when you say "I love you." When you express, say "I love you."
Kita.
Who? Mahal kita. Akong dungog lahi man. Okay. Thank you, ate. Sir David. Oh, our mother is a superhero sa Kasakit ug Kalipay. Yes. And Mactan Angel, she will be a mom too sooner. So Mactan Angel will feel now how to be a mom. Eda is a mother. Ida is a mother of three, I guess. Three, right? Michelle is a mother of three. Emboy, I don't know. Emboy, I think isa lang. Emboy got one son. Yes, thank you so much once again. And hindi na ako guys. I'm not going to say more about my mom kasi parang I feel like, I'm too being emotional now every time I thought about like going and visiting my mom. It's hard. I, aside from financial situation, my our financial situation, that things right now with immigration is not good. So I'm still waiting for right now. Hopefully, guys, so that I can just go there and visit my mom anytime. Hopefully, it will be soon. Okay, Rakishi, happy Mother's Day, Michelle. From David. Thank you. You're welcome, Kev. I hope na yeah, I know some of the guys hindi ko I don't know. I can't imagine or try to every time I think about like losing my mom, I don't know. Like what I said, I'm not ready. I'm not ready. Okay. So, yeah, so like what I said, our mother, our parents, I should say, is our hero. They are always our hero, right? Because parents are the one who really sacrifice for their kids. So David can tell because he's a parent. Everyone can tell because we are parents. Happy Mother's Day to all from Daddy Monski. How are you? What did you do or what did you give for Sister Kishi? Uy, sana naman lahat na daddy or partner, or tatay, papa, do something for for your partner or a kid, especially the kids, the children. Please do something. So I would like to share what we did yesterday. So I was with my baby sister and my niece. So we went to Walmart. And I don't know, it was just my niece, Kara. Maybe most of you here know my niece. Sometimes you saw her in my video. So we were in Walmart doing some groceries, and then my niece was keep on you know, asking me, I need to do something, I need to surprise my mom. I said, what you gonna do? She said, I wanna give something for my mom and to my auntie, my auntie, our eldest sister here. I said, okay. It was so funny. She said, Auntie, make sure you have your wallet. I said, why have to have my wallet? Because you're the one paying. I said, okay. So I ended up getting some like simple gifts and a card. We don't need to spend more. It's the thought that really matters, guys. So after we bought some like a simple teddy bear for mom and a card. So, and then she said, like, I don't want my mom will see that I bought something for her. So what we did, we were in Walmart entrance door, and I tried to talk to one of the Walmart employee. I sir, we just wanted to surprise her mom, and we don't want her. And then they were like being very cooperative. Okay, we can just place the teddy bear here so that she can't really tell that you bought something for her. So we were waiting, and then finally when my sister get out and we were there, so my niece Kara give her card and her simple gift for her mom for the Mother's Day. And yeah, that's really, simple, but it really makes her happy. And she never thought or expect, gift from her daughter. So like yeah, like what I said, do something. You don't need to spend more or lots of money. Or it depends if you can afford, why not, right? But like what I said, a simple present that really makes your mom happy. Yeah, please do it. Right? Or yeah, before I think Sir David, how are you? Sir David, how are you? Hello, Sir David. Murag natugon na si Sir David. Wala mo tubag. Somebody asked you, how are you? The demon's cake is okay.
I
What?
I told him I was fine. I told him I was doing good.
Saan po ang date natin, Ate Ted? No, we don't have a date. Wala kaming date now. Ambot lang na kami mag-date ani. Miguel of shout out Daddy Monsky from Michelle. Thank you. Well, that's really good, Daddy Monsky. So Daddy Monsky said he's cooking something for Sis Rakishi, grilling fish. Uh, okay. Ate Rakishi, hello. Ayan. Thank you so much, everyone. Parang ang special ng gabi na to kasi marami tayong mga old friends na nandito. Thank you for joining. We appreciate you all for all your support. And then, yeah, we are really wanting to hear from one of our friends here. I hope one of you guys will join us and also share your story about your mom. Mom Michelle, hello from Daddy Monsky. Ayan, Ma'am Michelle. Kamusta ka na, Michelle? No worries po, ate. Ingat po kayo palagi. Thank you so much, Michelle. You too. Ingat din. Ingat. And thank you so much for my other half for joining me tonight. We had some problems earlier that we can't really, because we really wanted to. Hi, Julie. Thank you so much, Julie. Hello. Ayan, please guys, connect. Okay naman po. Nagluluto na po ako ngayon. Ginataang my God, Kalami, my God. Ang sarap. Eda, old school shout out, a new channel coming soon. Oh yeah, come on, do it. Eda, so what, Eda, ang may mong gibuhat da, Eda, what are your plans for the day? Sis Rakishi, at least Sis Rakishi, the Demontic is cooking for you today. So special, ayan. Si David, what money gift na ko. Eh, David don't have, ako naman ang nagsugba ng tilapia. Oh my God, yeah. Hmm, kalami, kalami. Ayan. So, I'm not sure. We're gonna do something for my mom today. Hihi, sarap din po, Daddy Mons. Oo nga. When it comes to tilapia, masarap, grilling. My dad is really good with tilapia, grilled tilapia. And he will going to put a lot of onions and garlic, and yeah, he also put some ginger in it inside, and I don't know, parang nilagyan ni Papa ng oil. Ang sarap. Sarap din. Ayan. That's really good to hear Michelle and Daddy Monski, they were cooking. They were cooking. Can you imagine, guys? They were cooking the same kind of fish, the tilapia. Uh, Nelly Malexi. Hello, Nelly. Welcome. Thank you for joining, Nelly. And let me give you a moderator, Nelly. And by the way, guys, thank you so much sa ating super chatter for tonight, Juliax. Please connect and support Juliax and also our new members in our team, Julie Basultin. Thank you so much, Julie. Nag-member na ba ako ni Julie? Nelly, welcome. Where are you from, Nelly? Happy Mother's Day, Nelly. Naunsa mo na akong partner. David, are you sleepy now? Wala siya ni istorya, guys. Na-busy na. Hello? Are you still there?
Not sleeping.
Are you sleepy?
I'm just used to not being able to talk, dear. You always.
Because you're not talking. Okay, I'll give you. Okay, come on, talk. I keep on asking you. My love, it's your turn. Okay.
Okay. Well, let me see. I, I guess to really sum it up, I mean, because I've said quite a bit about my mother. I gotta say, she was a better mom than I was a son growing up. I wasn't a very good son when I was younger. When I was a teenager, I was very selfish. I, I was very rebellious. I didn't listen, and you know what? My mom never gave up on me. Never. We have a very close relationship right now. I'm very close with my mom. But the younger, I just I I think when I got about 14, 15, I just never wanted to be home. I didn't want to be any part of the family. I wanted to be out running with my friends all the time. I played a lot of sports, football and hockey. I grew up in Pennsylvania. Those were the two sports. I just didn't want to be home for a while. And then I think when I changed my mindset and my thinking, when I ended up having my own kids, I think a lot of people like that. When you grow up, you start having your own children, then you realize what your own parents went through, and I think that changes a lot of people with how you look at your parents. You really, I think that's when you really start to learn to appreciate them when you have your own children. It does change a lot of your thoughts and your heart. I mean, that's what I understood, and I just couldn't believe it. I mean, that's what makes me love and respect my mama so much now because I got my own kids. They don't listen. They don't want to listen to me, so I understand what you went through.
Well, well, that's what it is. Now you can really feel, well, you've been a parent for how many years now? It's been a long, long time since you had your firstborn, right? But anyway, I can't really, guys, it's hard for me to, because like what I said, I am a wife, but I'm not a mother. So sometimes, but I have a lot of nieces, and sometimes I I wanted to be like a mom for them. I mean, my nieces and nephews can really, you know, they can really tell you all, what kind of auntie I am. You know, I have my bad side. I have but at least most of them are good side. Yeah, I know it's not easy being a mom because you know watching my mom growing up watching my mom. I know it was really hard being a mom. So that's one of my reason as well that I always tried my best to support my mama. My mama, especially like us, we are very far away from her, both of them my parents, so and sometimes we wanted to do something like this like that, but we can't really do because my siblings in the Philippines, they have their own family now, and sometimes I will not going to deny, I should say, my parents are not the priority because they have their own family. I can't really blame them, but at least I've been thinking about this. Maybe if I'm there, maybe I can do better things for them, for both of my parents. But since we are not there, I am not there. It's hard for me because parang ang dating guys, ako yung ito yung gawin niyo, ito yung dapat gawin. Parang feeling nila ako yung parang ang tawag doon. They don't like it, so that's why it's hard for me. Being away from my parents, for my mom, especially for my mom having a dementia. Okay, so what we have here, we still have 10 million. Thank you so much, 10 millions. And like don't forget to give us a thumbs, uh, thumbs up for this Mother's Day night live streaming. And we would like to dedicate this live to all the mothers out there and to all our friends from YouTube who are also a mother. Thank you and congratulations to you all. And like what I said, you are all a hero, right? Right? I agree.
Say this. I know it's Mother's Day. I'm going to say this as becoming a parent. My outlook at life really changed a lot when I became a father. I think that's when I made my changes and I was not so selfish anymore. I wanted to, make my children happy. I wanted to give them a good childhood. I wanted a relationship with them, and I quit putting myself first. And you put your children first. And I know a lot of moms are like that, but dads are too, right? And I ended up getting a divorce when my children was still young. It was hard being a weekend father, seeing my children every other weekend. It was hard, but I tried to make every minute I had fun. I mean, I wanted them to let them know that I still was around and I still cared. So, but I guess the point I'm trying to make is you really change your values, your outlook on life when you become a parent, and it was a big thing.
Well, I truly agree with you. You know, uh, being a parent, I think your perception in life will be different because your priority is not yourself anymore. It will be your kid. And sad to say here in the U.S., guys, because like we all knew, divorce is legal. So every parents are most parents here, it will be easier for them to divorce their partner, and then they never thought about, the effect or the outcome. It should, it's always be the kids suffered. So like my David said, he always wanted to have a relationship. He always wanted to make his children happy, but you know, I mean, those kind of things in the US it's hard for me to say because I don't really agree with divorce. You know, so for them, like what he said, he wanted to have a relationship to his kids. He wanted them to be happy, and I hope the kids will feel the same way too. That they wanted to have a relationship with their dad, and hopefully, he wanted they want him to be happy. Vice versa.
Yeah, well, being a parent in today's world is definitely different. wasn't always like that in the USA. I think that's why one reason I came to the Philippines and respect them so much. The family values. The Philippines still holds a lot of family values. I see the tightness of the families, and I think we've lost that here. What happened to America was is it got so expensive to live here. To have to work to survive. My mother always worked. Father always worked. We had both parents. I was the oldest. I had to watch my brothers and sisters at 12 years old. I was watching them making dinner and taking care of them. My dad had this job where some nights he was home, some nights he wasn't. So, that's what changed a lot in our society. And divorce is legal. In the way it's all set up, it's broken families. It's very sad. It's, moms, a lot of times, moms are left to fend for themselves. Sometimes dads just leave and they just think, well, there's child support here, but it isn't always paid. It's not 100%. I've had my sister was married to a man. No, actually, she wasn't married to a man, but he very rarely ever got child support and never enforced it. I think he went to jail one time. Moms over here can have it tough too. I know a lot of people in the Philippines don't really see what goes here, but we have a lot of single moms too, and they don't always get a lot of.
Yep, it's hard. Yep. So maybe that will be the next topic, guys, for our live regarding divorce. Yeah. So we have to masarap na mahirap maging parent. Oh yeah. I truly agree with you, Michelle. You know, it's a I would say it's a privilege, but it's hard, right? Privilege, or it's I would say it's a very very ang tawag doon. Hindi ko ma-explain. Being a parent, privilege ba 'yun? Do you think it's a privilege? Uh, Napakasarap. It's a great feeling being a parent, but like what you said, it's very hard, very difficult to being a parent as well. Yep, I agree with you. So
Let's
I hope.
talk about let's talk about the mother of. Can you imagine being married? Can you imagine being married and watching your son being put on a cross and have to watch him slowly die and be powerless? I just can't imagine the thoughts. And I know it had to be heartbreaking for her. I mean, she knew who he was, but still, it was still that was her baby. You still can't take away that human feeling. That was her baby, and he was being crucified for the sins of everyone else. And she knew it was coming, but it still had to be so hard.
Yep. Lalo na po 'pag sabay-sabay magkasakit mga anak, kung puwede lang kunin sakit nila. Yeah, I truly believe you. Michelle said that, being especially those time that kids will get sick, and you know how a parents, I know parents how they worried every time one of the kids will get sick. And yeah, I truly believe with Michelle, some parents will do. I hope I am the one will get sick, not just my kids. Yeah, yeah. Normally, that's what moms and the mother say. Wag lang yung mga anak, not the kids. It's okay with me, but not the kids, right? Yeah, I truly believe you. So hopefully, you all learn something here in our topic tonight. Na that's how parents, or that's how mothers do. Mothers or father always do the sacrifice, just for the kids. And we have to remember they're doing it out of love, because parents or mother loves us. And like what I said, guys, di ba, most of the time, I don't know, it's me. Every time I'm gone for the day, Every time I came home, the first thing I would ask, natulog na si mama? Is mama is asleep already? Or where's mama? Ano sa gana? I don't understand why. No, it's not, oh, where's daddy? No, or where's papa? It's always been, mama, is she okay? Di ba? Inaana jud, si mama. Most of the kids will always ask or look for their mama. Oh yeah, even me. Like, yep. Okay, we will give a chance to David to talk now. My love, it's your turn. Me too. I'm getting sleepy.
Can I talk, please? Thank you. Let me tell you guys, if we're in an argument, David has no time to talk. There is. Um, well, I mean, we all know what mothers sacrifice, and and they gladly do it. They get they're proud of it, and it's unconditional love. That's what you call it. It's unconditional love. I know my mama loved me, never gave up on me. You know, and today she told me she's proud of me. I'm not proud of me, but she is. So I mean, that just goes to show the
Okay. Yep. Yep. I agree. Putol-putol man ganito bitaw. So, guys, I hope that every mother in this world will have a very wonderful day celebrating the Mother's Day. I don't know, for me, it's a special day. Uh, yeah, I don't have the privilege to become a mom, but I am very happy and proud to be a wife too. I'm very happy to be an aunt. The best auntie. I will be the best auntie with all my nieces and nephews, which is very impossible. But I always dream about, like, I wanted to be always with my niece and nephew every time they need me. And also, yep, my prayers to all the mothers out there. I know it's not easy, but just hang in there and be strong always. And remember, with all your sacrifices and difficulties in life, remember that there's always someone out there. He's always there for all the mothers. So keep the faith, mama, mommy, nanay, inay, uh, muda, whatever. We have a lot of terms. So keep the faith. That's the best thing, and remember that our kids, the children always look up to their parents, especially to the mom, to be a good example, be a good model to your kids as well. Especially nowadays, our young generation. I know it's not easy, but please, we have to remember, be a good parents, be a good mother to your kids. Okay, last word, Mr. Inez. Say something.
I'm gonna say this too. You look at the history of, of some of the most evil people in the world. I think of at least half of them didn't have a good mother. Look. Well, there's a lot of good moms, but there are some moms that aren't so good either. And I mean, we had a serial killer. His name was Jeffrey Dahmer. He didn't have a very good mom, and this man was evil. Uh, I wonder what Adolf Hitler's mother was like. I mean, she probably couldn't have been a very. To me, I mean, when you grow up as an adult, that the kind of person you are, your mother really has a lot to do with that. They mold and shape you, and their love is what really makes you a good person. I mean, if you're not loved, I think those are the ones that turn into good people when they have a mother's love. It makes a huge difference.
Okay, I would like to add this. What this Rakesh said. Parents or mother will do everything, will do anything for their kids. And it's true. Yeah, it's really true. Like, I would like to share something about a life of a saint. If you're familiar with Saint Augustine, one of the doctors of the church in the Catholic Church, so a little story about a mother's love to his son. So Saint Augustine grew up in a very, uh, I would say, rich or well-off family. And before he became a saint, ano rin siya, parang really, parang lahat ng mga, he's not a good, I would say he's not a good person, he's not a good son, he's not a good man. So her mother is also Saint Monica. Saint Monica was known for her life, sacrificed for Saint Augustine, that she had cried every day, that meron na siyang ano dito guys, marks for her tears because of Saint Augustine. But because of her love, a mother love to her son, never give up to Saint Augustine. So like what I said, Saint Augustine is not a good person before, but he became a saint. Because of her mother's love, the Saint Monica, the mother, she never stopped believing and praying for Saint Augustine to become a better person. And it happened, but it took like how many years before Saint Augustine renewed. And that is why Saint Monica, if you try to look at Saint Monica's statue, there is a mark here on her face. That's the marks of all the tears that she's been crying because of Saint Augustine. So that's what a a true, real mother's love to her son. Like Sister Kishi said, parents or mother will do anything, will do everything for their kids, and it's true. So, guys, if you get a chance, you can also search those story about that short story I shared to you about the life of Saint Augustine and Saint Monica, the mother, and you will learn, the love parents love to their kids, because that's how they became saints too, especially the mom, Saint Monica. So that's all. And once again, before we end this live streaming, a tribute, special tribute to all the mothers, because we will be celebrating the Mother's Day tomorrow, and I know in the Philippines it's already Mother's Day. Thank you so much, everyone, for being with us, for joining for joining us tonight, and to all our friends who are in YouTube that really shared their story, especially Sir Dan, because Sir Dan was really a talker online. He was also sharing her stories, and some of our friends here. Michelle, thank you. Edda, Daddy Monsky, Krakishi, sino pa? We still have 10 million. Thank you so much, everyone. We appreciate you all. We appreciate all your support and unwavering support to our channel. So this is not the first time that we will do our live together. So possibly, I will not going to say every weekend, but we will try our best to do our live together, and we can share a lot of, experiences, and hopefully one of these days we have some friends who will always join will also join us. It depends on our topic. So thank you so much, and I love you all. David Ines. David Ines, nakakainis ka na.
Happy Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day to all the wonderful moms that just always sacrifice, and especially you Filipino moms, because I know things are different in your country. Things can be more difficult and more. I just have a lot of respect for you, and you can make a difference in your children's life. And all moms usually do that. So, and as far as the future of our live streams together, I hope it works out. My job has no schedule. It's very difficult sometimes. I wanted to come on last night, but I got caught in Salt Lake City traffic, and it just wasn't going to happen. So I just want to thank everybody for coming here. Maybe I'll sing sometime. Maybe I won't. I don't want to chase away any subscribers.
Okay, guys, we will going to start his new channel soon. Please, hopefully you will also support his new channel. I'm not sure when, but he's getting there. He's planning to get a new channel. Hopefully, support ng gyapon mo. And thank you everyone once again. Happy Mother's Day and we love you. Good night. Good night, everyone. Thank you, and enjoy the rest of the day. God bless us all. Bye bye. I love you.